Pirzola. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever known him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be here.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in. That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort. Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Turn it up never ends. Tune and lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to the three people that were here. And listen, I understand if you left as is, running rather a little long in the tooth. Glad to have you here. Shout out to the one person that is here. And good morning to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Riley's Virtual Tour Live. I know I cut it close, y'all. StreamYard has this weird thing where you gotta type in certain characters and stuff like that, so it'll make multiple lives. So I had to delete a live to make sure that we were good with the two lives I wanted, with the vertical and the horizontal. But we are here. We are here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for you all this morning. Kianna Underwood, she was on All That. She was a Black young woman, and we're going to celebrate her life this morning. Barbie, Barbie has released its first autistic doll. Very exciting. We'll talk about that. Tianna Williams was a Black car dealership owner, and the bank thought she was doing too damn much. So we're going to talk about her and why that is a travesty. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Luca Mariano Distillery, it is up for sale. I'm going to tell you who should buy it. Okay, yes, indeed, I will. Oceania Cruises is doing something very, very big that Virgin Voyages started out doing with their cruise line. We'll talk about that. Survivor's ready. Go. That's right. There are idols in every state, hidden immunity idols in every state, including in Ohio, where a code advisory was just issued. So, but the prize is really, really big. We'll talk about that. And then Nicki Minaj got onto Don Lemon. Now, you would think after everything that she has done that she would go sit down somewhere, shut up, and do some work. But no, we'll talk about all this and more. Higher is weighing, low is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take out this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. One thing to know, and two things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Now this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you're starting it out right. But I'm waiting for you in the daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early. Dirty.
Early.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is a new morning. Julie Chen, Moonves, and Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harry Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You're absolutely around this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you all here. Let's get to the getting and doing what we do, everybody. You know, we always try to make sure that every tour is a good time, but sometimes we're going to have to talk about the hard stuff, and this is very difficult to bring you all this morning here. Very, very sad. When I saw it in the news, I'm just like, good Lord Jesus. We've been losing too many people. Sincerely, it's creeping, bugging, and it's just making my soul itch mentally. You know what I mean? So check this out here. So shout out to rollinout.com, celebrating 25 years of being a platform and on to the next 25 there. Ex-Nickelodeon star Kianna Underwood dies in hit and run. Actress remembered after son Brooklyn accident. Kianna Underwood, the former Nickelodeon actress known for her appearance on All That, died in a hit and run accident Friday morning in Brooklyn, New York. She was 33. Oh my God, only 33. Hadn't even started. I mean, for those of you who, have perspective on age, that 30, you're just starting, right? Life. So my Lord Jesus, the accident took place around 6:50 a.m. at the intersection of Watkins Street and Pickens Avenue of the Brownsville neighborhood. Reports indicate that Underwood was crossing the street when a black SUV struck her. Video footage obtained by local media showed the vehicle continuing nearly for a block with her beneath it before stopping. Emergency responders pronounced her dead at the scene. My Lord. Investigation underway. Authorities have not made any arrests and are actively searching for the driver. The collision has drawn attention to pedestrian safety in Brooklyn, especially in areas with heavy morning foot traffic. Police are reviewing surveillance footage and seeking information from witnesses to locate the vehicle, identify the person responsible. Career and contributions. Underwood's career expand television, film, and stage. She appeared on Nickelodeon's All That in 2005 and voiced the character Fuchsia Glover in Little Bill for multiple episodes from 1999 to 2004. She also appeared in the 24-Hour Woman, acting alongside Rosie Perez, Marianne, John Baptiste, and Patty Poem. Her film work included a minor role in Death of a Dynasty, a satirical comedy about the hip-hop industry starring Kevin Hart. In addition to her screen performances, Underwood spent a year on stage playing Lil Inez during the first national tour of Hairspray. Her versatility as a performer earned her recognition across television, film, and theater audiences. Early life and background. Born in New York City, Underwood later moved to Los Angeles to pursue opportunities in entertainment. From a young age, she showcased her talent and passion for performing. Her career, which began in childhood, touched multiple generations through animated shows, live action series, and stage performances. Throughout her life, Underwood remained dedicated to her craft. Colleagues and fans have remembered her for her legacy, professionalism, and the warmth she brought to her roles. While her life was cut tragically short, her work continues to leave a lasting impression on those who watched her grow from a child actor into a versatile performer. Legacy and reflection. Underwood's sudden death has sparked an outpouring of grief from fans and fellow performers. Social media posts and tributes highlight both her talent and the positive impact she made on the entertainment community. Her work in television and theater demonstrate her commitment to her craft and her ability to connect with audiences across different mediums. The circumstances of her death have also raised questions about pedestrian safety in Brooklyn. Residents and local officials have pointed to the risks faced by those walking in busy neighborhoods, calling for more safety measures to prevent similar tragedies. As authorities continue to investigate, Underwood is remembered not only for her accomplishments, but also for the energy and dedication she brought to every role she undertook. Her presence on screen and stage remains a testament to her talent, ensuring she will not be forgotten. Very, very sad story to bring you all this morning. First of all, fuck the driver. I don't give a flying damn uck or ish where you were going. You were not that much in a hurry that you could have waited for somebody across the street. That's just fucking insane to me. And I'm going to leave kids out of it. I don't know if you're trying to take them to school. I'm going to leave the kids out of it. I'm talking about to the adult that was driving that vehicle. Fuck your existence. Okay? She should still be alive. That was completely unnecessary. And you know, that's the thing too. It is always our black actors and actresses and personalities that they seem to be thrown under the rug. And that was not to use that pun with the situation, but basically we do not say what needs to be said about our own. So one love, much love, all love to Kianna Underwood's family, friends, supporters. I know Angelique Bates was asking about her as well. So and much love to the cast of All That, because that's a family. even though they're not doing all that anymore, and they have adult projects. That connection will bond them for life. As you all know, when you do a show on TV or when you're in this radio studio, you're hearing somebody's voice for 4 to 5 hours a day. You spend more time with them than you do your own family. So very, very sad story to bring you all, but a story that needed to be brought to y'all. So yes, indeed there. All right, y'all. More Burnley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here, right now from blacknews.com, everybody. Barbie introduces first autism inclusive doll. Y'all know how we feel about autism around here and people with disabilities. We love those people around here. And check this out right here. Barbie introduces first autism inclusive doll. Advocates praise Mattel. And there she is right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Mattel is launching its first ever autistic Barbie, a move autism advocates say helps children see themselves positively and teaches others that autistic people are valuable members of society, and they are. The doll features traits and accessories chosen with input from the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. We want people to kind of get an early reinforcer to be able to pass down to their kids this early reminder that autistic people are a normal and valuable part of our communities, said Asen's community engagement manager Nora Perez. According to this Canadian Broadcasting Corporation or channel, I believe. Let's see, let's keep going. Wait, give it a moment. Y'all know how tech it is. Okay, there we go. The doll's design reflects autistic experiences. Her eyes slightly shift to the side to represent eye contact differences. Her elbows and wrists move to mimic stimming gestures like hand flapping. She also comes with a fidget spinner to support sensory play. Her outfit is loose fitting to accommodate sensory sensitivities, paired with flat shoes for comfort and awareness of body movement. A tablet is included to represent non-speaking autistic individuals. The doll was designed as an autistic woman of color addressing underdiagnosis in girls and people of color. Let me read that 2 more times for Thirsty Toxicity and her supporters. The doll was designed as an autistic woman of color addressing underdiagnosis in girls and people of color. One more time for Thirsty Toxicity and her supporters. The doll was designed as an autistic woman of color addressing underdiagnosis in girls and people of color. Because apparently people who lack any intelligence, because they weren't born with any, will go after men, women, children, anybody that doesn't look like them, sound like them, or agree like them. Would that mean Thirsty Toxicity is the black female version of the president of the United States? I believe so. And her supporters are 47 supporters. What a shocking concept. Moving on. Experts say mainstream representation matters. Deepa Senegal of the Autism Alliance of Canada says, for an autistic girl who has rarely seen herself reflected, seeing iconic and globally celebrated toys celebrate being autistic really sends a powerful message, she said, and that message is, I belong. Absolutely amazing. Barbie's new fashionistas line already includes dolls with disabilities, chronic conditions, and different body types. Mattel says the autistic Barbie continues their mission of reflecting the world children see, inspiring empathy and understanding through play. Mattel, once again, making it do what it do. Congratulations to y'all. And thank y'all for always looking out for the community. Y'all have done so much through the world of Barbie. And also, too, I do believe that you guys also have like Uno cards that have Braille on it, so that way people can play Uno and stuff like that. Keep being amazing as you guys are. Also, too, I want to give a shout out to Hasbro as well, because for those of you who don't know, there was a debate. I say debate loosely because it really should have been a debate. But there was a young man who wanted to play with an Easy Bake Oven. And the colors were, pink and black, right? The Easy Bake Oven. And so his sister wrote a letter to Hasbro And Hasbro, being the company that they are as well, they listened to this little girl and flew her brother, and the family there, and they released a boy Pacific easy bake oven. So even children have more love, grace, and space than thirsty toxicity. Her supporters, the President of the United States, the administration, and his supporters. Isn't it sad when children are more grown than adults? Yeah. I think children can also understand that conversations can be nuanced and not take things so personally, even though a fact is a fact. But let's roll on, shall we? My Lord. Shout out to all the drivers, I'm sure. Yes, indeed. There. Yes. Oh, my Lord. A lot going on this morning, everybody. Yes, indeed. Give me a moment to get back to y'all. My Lord Jesus. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. All right, here we go. From Atlanta Black Star, everybody. Yes, indeed. Now, this is an exclusive that you'll only see here on AtlantaBlackStar.com and an exclusive here on Brayley's Virtual Tour Live. I'm not saying you won't be able to find it anywhere else, but child, we cover everything else in the culture, okay? From Atlanta Black Star, UP, Black Pennsylvania woman sues bank after it wrongfully accused her of fraud and allegedly causing her booming car dealership to collapse, okay? So here we go. Here, a Black female entrepreneur in Langhigh Valley, Pennsylvania, claims in a civil lawsuit that overzealous and racist bank investigator ruined her thriving car dealership by falsely accusing her of making fraudulent deposits and causing other creditors to sever ties with her business. In March of 2023, Tianna Williams, who got into the auto trade as a teenage high school dropout by flipping cars, buying them cheap at auction, getting them fixed up and selling them at a profit for low income working class people like herself with no or bad credit, was on a roll. She just completed her best business year ever with more than $1 million in sales, a huge jump from 2021 when she sold $181,000 in used cars. That is a huge testimony. Yes, indeed. Her business was automobiles right there, where your vehicle purchase matters. So that was her business there. Now, I believe that is a Chevrolet Cruze, and then that is a Nissan Maxima. I know my car. The rocketing revenue growth at her company, Automobiles Incorporated, was in large part due to her obtaining a finance license, which enabled Williams to secure funding for her customers through third-party finance companies, allowing her and them to purchase better and more expensive cars. According to the lawsuit filed in the Philadelphia County Court of Common Pleas obtained by Atlanta Black Star, that month, Williams says Shahard Muhammad, the manager of a local M&T bank branch, strolled into her dealership in Easton to solicit her business, saying he was interested in supporting small business owners, especially minorities, inviting her to apply for a line of credit. Williams told Atlanta Black Star that his proposal was appealing as the interest rate on offered by M&T was 4%, and she was paying 50% on her existing credit line through Trucic Bank. Then, 28 years old, she had not amassed a lengthy credit history. The savings on financing will propel her business even further and provide more income for the single mom to support her 5 children and help her to care for her mother, a cervical cancer survivor who was now battling kidney disease. Oh my Lord, much love to her mom. She opened a bank account at M&T online and then went to the bank's Bethlehem branch and met with Muhammad, made $35,000 in initial deposits, and applied for a $100,000 line of credit. The funds she deposited included a check endorsed over to her by a customer who had just purchased a car, and a check and wire transfer from a third-party finance company, of Credit Corporation, ACC. A few days later, on March 23rd, 2023, the lawsuit says when Williams went to access funds in her new business account, she discovered the account was frozen and she was denied all access to it, rather. She contacted Muhammad to find out why, to inquire about her application for the live credit. Muhammad told her verbally and via email that her credit application was still in process. The complaint says a delay was standard protocol for a new business owner, but did not disclose why her account was frozen. As she soon found out, an investigator at the bank, Hannah Giermander, had initiated a fraud investigation of Williams and her business. Apparently, find her initial deposit over the signed over endorsed check and wire transfer from ACC suspicious. In their answer to the lawsuit, M&T Bank said that a series of cash withdrawals totaling $12,284 that Williams made a day after transferring $32,355 into her new account were flagged as potential warning signs per standard banking policy and triggered the hold on her account. Giermander not only froze her business account, but also began contacting two third-party lenders Williams regularly did business with, telling them she was being investigated for fraud and without any evidence that Williams had engaged in wrongful and illegitimate business practices. The lawsuit says at least one of those lenders, ACC, amplified Giermander's false accusations by sending communications to Automobile's customers, alerting them to the fraud investigation, encouraging them to report Williams and her business consumer protection agencies and no law enforcement, the complaint contends. When Williams got wind of what was happening from a customer, she asked Muhammad to set up a conversation with Giermander to find out why she was under investigation. When Williams asked her why she would question the legitimacy of a wire transfer from ACC, a bona fide commercial lender, Giermander responded by telling her, "You people have a way of trying to make things look legitimate when they are actually fraudulent," the lawsuit says. Sure, I know you lying. Not to mention, the ACC should have said, listen, here's our history with her. She is not fraudulent. And then the ACC should have went to corporate at M&T Bank and made it do what it did. Because something in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet about this at all. Williams told Atlanta Black Star that she responded to Giermander's disturbing comment by telling her, "I really hope you don't mean by you people what it sounds like. Are you talking about salesmen, women, or black people? I hope it's not black people." She says Giermander did not answer her question directly, but told Williams she would do her research and contact me at her discretion and to no longer contact her. Then Williams claims the investigator even made a more shocking comment. "Even if you are proven legitimate, I'm going to make sure I put you out of business," Giermander allegedly warned. The bank denies in their answer that Giermander made any such prejudicial statements, but an internal email dated March 29, 2023, obtained by Williams' attorney Dean Malik from Giermander to M&T Bank managers discussing our progress on the fraud investigation. Williams concluded with the statement, "Doing my best to not let her win on my watch," with a happy face halo emoji. The lawsuit says it took more than a month for the bank to determine no fraud had occurred to restore her access to her account. During that time, Williams had no access to her own capital to pay her bills and debts mounted, and because of the damaging allegations made by Giermander to the two commercial auto lenders, which she had relationships, ACC and UC Funding Corp, informed Williams that they would no longer be doing business with her. That's a damn shame. That is a fucking damn shame, man. Due to the cancellation of those contractual relationships and the chain reaction of disparagement of plaintiff's business caused by the investigators' fraud accusations, Williams' business experienced an abrupt and nearly complete loss of revenue. The lawsuit says this ultimately resulted in the complete devastation of her professional reputation and the collapse of her auto dealership. Prior to bringing her business to M&T Bank, Williams had increased her sales revenues fivefold to more than $1 million in her first full year of operating with a finance license, and had every reason to expect continuing the dramatic growth for her business. The complaint asserts, had the bank not disrupted the business relationships and access to credit, Williams says, "I will be a franchise by now. I was getting very popular in the automotive business. The amount of money I would have made in the new line of credit and difference in the interest rate I would spend into the franchise world. Instead of the business she built from scratch is now kaput. She's struggling to get by to support her family." Williams, whose house burned down last June, forcing the family to relocate, has said she has spent most of the savings she has socked away and is holding on by a thread. Oh my Lord, I have lost my sense of purpose. She said, this has created very low self-esteem in me. My life was completely altered. I feel I've earned my name in the automotive business. I was a great salesman and helped my mom get the best treatment when she had cancer, and now I have nothing to fall back on. I have 5 children, and it's just me. I was prepared to give them a specific lifestyle, generational wealth. It was all torn away. The lawsuit filed in March 2025 says a promising future in the industry that plaintiff worked to enter had been derailed for no other reason than spite, racism, and self-righteousness of an overzealous and unrestrained fraud investigator. It accuses Muhammad and M&T Bank of fraudulent inducement and brings additional claims against the bank for torturous interference with contractual relations and negligent failure to train and supervise. Plaintiffs Williams and Almo Incorporated originally sought a jury trial to determine actual punitive damages. After protracted battles were discovered, with the bank finding to keep what it considers privileged documents of its investigation related to its investigation sealed, Judge Paula Patrick in October ordered most of the documents to be unsealed and sanctioned M&T Bank and Muhammad with nearly $8,000 penalties. The bank has appealed her ruling to the Pennsylvania Superior Court, where the matter is pending. Meanwhile, in late December, the parties jointly moved to stay the proceedings while they attempt to resolve the case amicably through mediation. Y'all need to owe her the millions of dollars that she deserves and then some. That's what the fuck y'all deserve. And fire that piece of shit bitch that did what she did, and fire that piece of shit Mitch that did what he did. That's the end of the fucking discussion here. Make no damn sense. Y'all want to run away from what y'all caused. The fuck? Moving on. I hope to make my client whole and achieve justice one way or the other. Malik said the goal is for Williams to go back to business and put her in a position as if it never happened in the first place, to restore that future that they took from her. He said, if I can do it by settlement, then that's perfectly acceptable. But we're ready. We're perfectly confident in going to trial too if that doesn't work out. I pray that the trial goes well. I pray she gets everything back. And to those two that worked with her before, y'all should have been responsible for talking to Williams directly. And make sure that you trust somebody's history that you've worked with before an outsider. Okay, can we all agree to that? Because that's just ridiculous to me. That's ridiculous to me. That is absolutely ridiculous to me. Hey, Glam, good to see you. Hey, gorgeous. Happy New Year to you. Glam Rocks is a great content creator. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to her. Oh, yes, the 6-7. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. CJLA Marsh. Very nicely done there. Yes, this is crazy as hell. And as y'all know, we go there on this show. So I do not want to hear it from anybody. Braylon needs to tone down his mouth, this, that, and the third, when y'all can't do a fifth quarter or half of what I do. And not saying you have to, because some people get offended by the truth that we cover a lot more of the other stuff than most people. That's a fact. That doesn't change anything that you guys are great content creators and that you guys, provide spaces for people in this, that, and the third. But two things can be true. Good Lord Jesus. And this story needs to be talked about. So shout out to Atlanta Black Star for making it do what it do with this story. And hopefully Tianna Williams will get everything back tenfold and then some. In Jesus' name. Yes. Amen. Now, to our next destination here, everybody. Kentucky Bourbon Distillery seeks sale amid $34.5 million bankruptcy just months after construction. This comes to us from MSN via the Daily Pour. Okay. A Kentucky Bourbon Distillery that completed construction just months ago is now headed for sale after a federal bankruptcy judge approved a process to address more than $34.5 million of unpaid debt, the Lexington Herald Leader reported Thursday. Luca Mariano Distillery in Danville will be offered to bidders following an order from U.S. bankruptcy judge Paul R. Hage that came through on Wednesday. The sale follows negotiations with lenders and local businesses that hold liens tied to construction and financing of the project. Depending on the final terms, the sale could include the distillery itself, the underlying real estate, and more than 6,000 barrels of bourbon currently aging in a rickhouse on the site. The distillery's parent company sought bankruptcy protection in July 2025, shortly before a Boyle County court hearing that could have forced a public auction to satisfy unpaid construction debts. Luca Mariano Distillery and LMD Holdings later joined the bankruptcy case in November. Court records show the company owes more than $34.5 million in total, with most of that debt held by Summit Bridge, which acquired the original loans from Trucet Bank. Several Kentucky contractors and agricultural lenders are also listed among the largest creditors. They include Danville-based builder Dawson Horkey, which is owed more than $2 million, along with Farm Credit of Elizabethtown and Farm Credit Leasing of Louisville, each owed more than $2 million. Other claims come from Keystone Industrial, Chardon Mechanical, Installation Solutions, and Hazen Mechanical, according to the Lexington Herald Leader. Under the court-approved timeline, bids must be submitted by February 27th. The debtors are authorized to advertise the sale at a national outlet, such as the Wall Street Journal, to reach potential buyers beyond Kentucky. If a private sale does not move forward, the court has also approved a potential auction of assets in early March. Any proposed sale will require final approval at a March 10th hearing in U.S. Bankruptcy Court in Detroit. Luca Mariano Distillery was founded by Francisco Vola, who said last summer that the company intended to reopen following the bankruptcy filing. The brand entered the market with Source whiskey and planned to begin distilling its own bourbon in 2025 after completing the Danville facility. Construction finished last summer, but the company ran out of capital before full production began. In July, Viola said the bankruptcy was filed to maximize the value of the assets for all stakeholders. Luca Mariano Distillery and LMD Holdings have a successful business model, have weathered the prior economic challenges in our industry, and are poised to emerge successfully, ideally with the support of its employees, customers, community, and creditors, according to the Herald Leader. The distillery's financial collapse reflects broader strain across Kentucky's bourbon industry, which has slowed after years of rapid expansion. Declined domestic demand and weaker exports have led leaders to cut back on production, pause projects, and reduce staff. In December, Jim Beam confirmed that its Claremont Distillery, the main distillery, will shut down operations for all of 2026. Let me say that again, for all of 2026. For all of 2026. So for 365 days, 366 on leap year, not 265 days a year, Portia, okay? They are shutting down operations at the Claremont Distillery. Luca Mariano is not alone. Jared County Distillery in Lancaster was placed into receivership last year amid $2.2 million in liens and remains closed, while Trucet Bank has claimed more than $26 million in debt tied to the facility. Similar pressures are playing out beyond Kentucky. Uncle Nearest, based in Tennessee, has entered receivership after defaulting on more than $100 million on loans, and Fawn Weaver is suing the former chief financial officer of Uncle Nearest, which is quite sad what's happened to that company, because if you know the story of Uncle Nearest, he was the first African-American distiller on record and taught a man named Jack Daniel how to make whiskey. So anytime that I see us being in this array of culture, I always think of a black man and a white man during slavery time to come together to make whiskey that's still being sold to this day. We're going to be A-OK. And you can use that at a racist bar the next time that you're there. Well, you probably won't go to a racist bar because you don't hang around racists. But if you happen to be at a bar, there's somebody that, doing a little much. You can say, that was made by a black man. And you can say, what, I'll bet you $1 million. They look it up. So would you like that wire transfer or direct deposit? Listen, facts can be powerful. Amen. Amen. Kentucky Owl and its parent company Stoli Group remain in bankruptcy after a judge rejected a plan to repay more than $78 million by selling aging bourbon barrels, citing a stalled whiskey market. So I work in retail, and right now tequila is the most uptrending spirit in the alcohol industry. And, people are deciding to drink less for many reasons. One, they want to be healthier. Two, the president of the United States and all these damn tariffs. And number three, I think that people are recognizing that, there is a shift happening with the culture, that people are wanting to be more outside with experiences and less inside. COVID brought us all those ready to drink cocktails, right? But I will tell you who needs to buy that distillery. You ready? Okay. This is the person that needs to buy it or the company. Ready? Here we go. Beyonce, I need you to buy that Distillery. Because you can't get Sir Davis whiskey in Ohio. You can't get it in Arkansas. All the other states, you cannot get that whiskey, okay? So I'm going to need you to buy this Distillery, okay? Have a Sir Davis Distillery in Kentucky, okay? I'm asking, please. My sister had a Sir Davis whiskey cocktail. She said it was delicious. And I just wanted to taste that. That's all. You know, I would love to work with Sir Davis whiskey. We covered Sir Davis whiskey the day it came out. I sent an email over to Sir Davis just to partner. Listen, I'm a big believer that a rising tide lifts all boats. And the only way that happens is if we invest. Beyonce, invest in that distillery and make that Sir Davis whiskey distillery in Kentucky. Okay, please and thank you. All right. Now, with all that being said, maybe this cruise line, you could drink some Sir Davis whiskey on. From Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings Ltd. Now, I know what you're thinking, Bray. You already talked about Norwegian Cruise Lines. Yeah, we did, but this is completely different. You see Oceania Cruises, right? Let's get to this right here. Oceania Cruises announced its transition to adults-only experience. Luxury cruise line to exclusively welcome travelers age 18 plus. So let me pull up Oceania Cruises. We'll go to their website and see what they have to offer the people. Okay. Yes, indeed. Let me get it up for you all here. Okay, there we go. That's what I need for that. All right, back to the press release. Okay, here we go. So this came out January 7th, 2026. Oceania Cruises, the world's leading culinary and destination-focused luxury cruise line, is ushering in a new era of tranquility and sophistication at sea. Effective January 7th, 2026, the cruise line will exclusively welcome guests age 18 and older for all new reservations for future voyages, elevating the onboard ambiance and responding to the preferences of its guests. All existing reservations made prior to January 7th, 2026, that includes travelers under the age of 18, will be fully honored. Good for y'all for honoring commitments. Good for y'all. Ensuring a seamless and considerate transition for valued guests. This shift ride reflects Oceania Cruises' dedication to provide a relaxed atmosphere of genuine hospitality and meaningful connection, hallmarks of its celebrated voyages. Our guests have consistently shared that the tranquil environment aboard our ships is one of the primary reasons they return time and time again, stated Jason Montague, Chief Luxury Officer of Oceania Cruises. By transitioning to adults-only defined experience, or adults-only experience, right? We are enhancing the very essence of the Oceania Cruises journey, one defined by sophistication, serenity, and discovery. This evolution underscores Oceania Cruises' enduring promise: your world, your way. The brand remains dedicated to delivering inspirational journeys that allow guests the freedom to explore at their own pace, savoring each destination, and enjoy the company of like-minded fellow travelers who share a passion for discovery. Oceania Cruises conducted extensive research, which provide feedback from loyal repeat guests, experienced travel partners, and new-to-brand guests. Feedback consistently showed that guests chose Oceania Cruises for its serene atmosphere, sophisticated service, and unhurried pace, traits that are highly sought after by valued by mature, affluent travelers. For more information about Oceania Cruises, new adults-only policy, and to explore upcoming voyages, please visit oceaniacruises.com or contact your preferred travel advisor. About Oceania Cruises. Oceania Cruises is the world's leading culinary and destination-focused luxury cruise line. The line's intimate, luxurious ships feature the finest cuisine at sea, and destination-rich itineraries that span the globe. Expertly curated travel experiences are available aboard the desire-inspired ships, which call on more than 600 marquee and boutique ports in more than 100 countries with 7 continents, and voyages that range from 7 to more than 200 days. What cruise do y'all have that lasts 200 days? That's most of the year. The hell? Oceania Cruises has 4 Santa Claus. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I know Royal Caribbean did, a trip around the world, but still, I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to see that long. Now, the trip around the world, that would have been cool to do for the one time, but still, it's fantasy versus reality, right? So Oceania Cruises have 4 Santa-class ships on or scheduled for delivery in 2027, 2029, 2032, and 2035. Oceania Cruises is a wholly owned subsidiary of Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings Ltd. New York Stock Exchange, NCLH. To learn more, visit www.nclhtd.com. So let's go to Oceania Cruises here. Now, this is the website here, right? And it's very interesting that Oceania Cruises is doing this, right? Because you see the website and just how serene and peaceful it is. You see right here the Europe cruises to the French Riviera, to the Turkish coast from British Isles, to the fjords of Greenland and Norway, and discover cities like Rome and Istanbul, Dublin, Stockholm, and off-beaten paths like the Greek Isle of Mykonos or the Icelandic village of Dungeonpore. It's quite interesting. Then, of course, the Mediterranean as well. The cooler, less traveled months, November and March. I'm wondering if, and of course, the tropical cruises, Asia, Australia, Panama Canal, Hong Kong, Bangkok, Singapore, Polynesia, and Fiji as well. It's interesting that they do this, of course, North America. It's very interesting that Oceania Cruises is doing this because I'm wondering if they're trying to be the counter to Virgin Voyages, because Virgin Voyages, and I'll just bring it up so you guys can see the comparisons here. VIR, Virgin Voyages. Because this website is very subdued, right? It's very peaceful. It's not really a lot going on here. And I'm guessing they're kind of being the adult Disney versus the universal fun energy of Virgin Voyages, right? So here is Virgin Voyages right here, which right now they got a huge deal going on, 80% off second sailor plus $400 in free drinks and up to $300 onboard credit on Caribbean voyages. So all this is included. So Wi-Fi, all dying soda, water, fitness classes, entertainment. So as you can see, a lot more color here, right? So they're trying to be the counter for this. I've never been on a cruise. Would love to go on one. I've been wanting to work with Virgin Voyages for the longest time. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see me, follow the journey of Virgin Voyages. We talked about Virgin Voyages before here on Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. And so, to me, we'll see if this works. I mean, that's what they say at Oceania Cruises. That's what they say, that they have found through research that they really love the serene atmosphere. And so let's go back here. And this is very subdued. Like right here, 1,390 guests on this ship right here, the Oceania Stanta. And this is going to be debuting August of 2027. Let's keep going here. So this has 1,200 guests. So these are very confined. Oceania Vista. Interesting. Vista, huh? Like Carnival Vista? Okay. It's indeed 1,250 guests. 1,250 guests. 670 guests. 670 guests. 670 guests. So they're very small, 670 guests. So they're very compact. So it's small ship luxury. Now compare that to Virgin Voyages ships. So they have Scarlet Lady. They have 3 ships, right? No, 4 ships, rather. Sorry. Let me bring this up here. So Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, and Brilliant Lady. So 4 ships. They will have more. I want to see. Okay, so right here, as you can see, 1,404 cabins, right? Maximum sailors, 2,762 sailors there. So that's Brilliant Lady. I'm assuming the facts will change here. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I think those are all the same facts for those. Okay. This is a very interesting shift. It's a very interesting shift. And like I said, you know, this is Oceania Cruise Lines here. So as you can see, it's that. that couple that you just saw, that's them. But this looks like a lovely ship. You know, it's giving me 4 seasons. You know, it's giving me the Love Boat in a way. I mean, it's nice. It's very nice. I just don't know if I would go on it. I like to have a little personality on my cruises, but if I really just wanted to just get away, I'm sure that this is not a bad cruise line. So very, very, very interesting. So I wanted to bring that to y'all attention. Now, if you are a competitive person, I got the challenge for you. Survivor's ready. Go! Survivor 50 challenge, all about how to begin your search for idols and what the winners will be awarded. This is from People Magazine, people.com. A nationwide immunity idol search is about to start in honor of the upcoming milestone season. Survivor 50 is in the hands of the fans. The upcoming season of the long-running reality competition series will be a historic one, and viewers at home are invited to participate in the special occasion without even having to travel to Fiji to do so. The Survivor 50 challenge will test fans as they work to solve clues and find hidden immunity idols hidden across the United States. So there is one hidden immunity idol in every state. Every state. So there's an idol in Ohio right now. There's an idol in Arkansas. There's an idol in Florida. There's an idol in California that you can find right from the space right here, right now. Survivor has always been about testing yourself, solving problems, facing the unknown, and finding out what you're made of, Jeff Probst says. Statement. For 25 years, fans have watched players take that journey. Now with the Survivor 50 challenge, we're letting fans try it for themselves. This goes way beyond finding idols. It's a chance to step in the game like never before. The Survivor host, executive producer, continue. America has watched players outwit, outplay, outlast for decades. Now it's your turn. The hunt is on. Time to dig deep. Here's everything you need to know about the Survivor 50 challenge, including how to enter and what the special grand prize will be for those who will find an immunity idol. So what is the Survivor 50 challenge? Now, this is the immunity, the immunity idol for, when you win an immunity challenge, you get that, you get to keep it. I have to say, these are so cool. I'm surprised they don't sell like the desk versions, for all the Survivor fans, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Right here, the Survivor 50 challenge is a nationwide treasure hunt where immunity idol will be hidden in each of the 50 American states. Survivor fans, long time and new, will have the chance to participate in the reality competition series as they search for idols right outside their backyards. According to Paramount, the search route will be unique to each state. The idol hunts will prompt players to go on various adventures, including exploring caves in Kentucky, chasing the glow of ice in New Hampshire, and even uncovering a nod to Jeff Probst's roots in Kansas. How do I enter the Survivor 50 challenge? Fans can sign up by going to the Survivor 50 challenge website, entering their email address to receive alerts, challenge details, updates, and more. Potential participants who sign up on the website will also find out when their clue for their state idol will be revealed. Okay. And y'all, I've already applied for this. Okay, so, and I just applied for it just so I can be a part of it. I don't know if I'm actually going to go out and find that immunity out because, like I said, it's snowing right now where I'm at. It's 20 degrees, and I see the snow falling down outside my window. But 8 days, 2 hours, 5 minutes, and 20 seconds away from you being able to be a part of this. So back to the article here. When does the Survivor 50 challenge start? The Survivor, excuse me, the Survivor 50 challenge starts January 30th. Season 50, can you believe it? 50 of Survivor will premiere nearly a month later on February 25th. Now, I still believe Jeff Probst and CBS that y'all should give away $50 million to the grand prize winner. It's the only time that season 50 is going to happen. I am sure there are 5 sponsors that are willing to give $10 million each. That $50 million. 5 sponsors, $10 million each. There you go. Okay. Or hell, you can ask 50 celebrities that have $1 million and then there's 50 there. Just saying. By the time taxes are taken out, that person's leaving out with at least what? $25 million. That's still a huge prize, okay? But anyway, it's still gonna be $1 million, y'all. They're not gonna do it that big. But back to this: to celebrate the milestone season, Survivor fans will getting their hands dirty while searching for idols. But Probst also called for more fan participation in the future with the show's challenges. What I would love to do is to be able to create an app where you put all the elements from our challenges into an app and let fans go in and say, hey, have you filled out this? He told Parade in December 2025, because I know there are fans that would like to find a new way to create a new challenge. That's where I like for Survivor to go. I like to get more fan involvement about the design of the game because anybody can do it. Probst continued, there's no secret to it. I love to make it more inclusive, and maybe that's something we can pull off in the future. So, what do the winners of the Survivor 50 challenge get? Now, you would think that maybe the 50 winners will get to hang out with, all 50 idol winners, in Fiji for a whole week vacation. You know what I mean? Maybe each of them get $1 million a piece, $50 million for 50 of the biggest Survivor fans, or anything else that would be that big. It's not any of those, but it is something big, okay? So, to those who find the hidden aisles must submit photographic evidence, okay? So you can't be a Russell Hantz and do a fake immunity aisle and get in. No, it has to be the official hidden immunity aisle from the Survivor 50 challenge. For those who find the hidden immunity aisles must submit photographic evidence to Survivor 50 Digital Hub to qualify for the grand prize sweepstakes. Winners will be selected from eligible entries in all 50 states and receive an exclusive invitation for themselves and a guest to attend the season 50 live post-finale reunion. A lucky extra winner will also be chosen through a digital component on the Survivor 50 Challenge Online Hub, per Paramount. So maybe there is a way for people who may not want to go out and about. Maybe there's a way that you can have a digital, scavenger hunt online. You log in each day and you find clues. And if you find the idol first online, as everyone else is finding online, then you can be that extra person. So in total, 51 fans will attend the event. So will Survivor 50 have a live reunion? Yes, following a fan vote, the live finale will return for season 50. Survivor live finale used to be a staple of the series, but the tradition stopped during the pandemic. Per Entertainment Weekly on January 11th, Probst announced the comeback of the live finale in an ad during the 2026 Golden Globe. So I will show you that right now. Here we go. Give me a moment here. All right, here we go, everybody.
We're celebrating something really special. This is Survivor 50. We want to have some fun. We have hidden 50 immunity idols, one in every state. Your job, solve the clues, find an idol, and you got a shot at something truly cool. You will come to Los Angeles and be a part of the live finale. That's right. You voted. The finale is back. Scan the code or go to survivor50challenge.com. See you in Los Angeles.
Light your torch for Survivor 50, CBS February 25th, and streaming on Paramount+.
It's going to be a good time for that. Yes, indeed. You could be at the 50th Survivor finale live reunion, okay? And listen, I am sure that Jeff Probst and Survivor and Paramount is not only going to do that for those 50 fans. I'm sure it's going to be a once in a lifetime experience from the beginning to the end. So I'm sure they're going to be adding more details than just going to the live reunion. You should. It's your 50th season. Okay. This is a big one. Okay. It's like I ride on Oprah Winfrey Network to make a campaign when Ray Love wins the NAACP Image Award. Y'all better do it big for those 51 fans. Okay. And then some. And, giving away $1 million to 51 fans, I think that would be kind of a cool surprise on live TV. No other show has done it. So when is the Survivor 50 live reunion? The Survivor 50 live post-finale reunion will happen on May 20th in Los Angeles, according to Paramount. The special live event will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for fans to witness the epic conclusion and be a part of this milestone season. So how cool is that? So one love, much love, all love to each and every person. Like I said, the competition to find your hidden immunity out and for your chance to be at the Survivor 50 live finale reunion special, okay? The challenge will start January 30th, okay? And also, too, you didn't hear this from me. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there could be a good chance of this. Watch season 50 of Survivor, because I got a feeling that Jeff Probst might throw in some clues during the episodes for specific cities if you tune in. Not saying it's going to happen, but, I'm the media nerd, social media, so, I always find a way. All right, y'all. More Brain News Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this space right here right now. Now, of course, I wish Nicki Minaj was just shut her ass up. So, this is what Nicki Minaj said, right? Child, Don, ox sucking lemon is disgusting. Well, I mean, you suck the cock of your PDF, husband. So what it is? It's disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Child. I know you're not talking, right? So Don Lemon responds after Nicki Minaj calls him a disgusting thug over ICE protests at Minnesota church. She was weighing in on matters that are above her capacity. Come on, Don Lemon! Yes, she is! In response to her heated post, Don Lemon told TMZ, "I'm not surprised Nicki Minaj does not understand journalism and is weighing in on matters that are above her capacity. However, the more appropriate image for her post is a pick-me doll." Oh, well done. I know Nosy Ho is laughing her ass off right now, even though she said what she said about Nicki. But child, Nosy Ho may not be redeemed, but I bet you she's like, yeah, y'all want to take back what you said about me? No, nobody wants to take it back because we said what we said, but a clock is right twice a day. The spat stems from an incident at the city's church in St. Paul where a group of demonstrators disrupted a Sunday service to protest the presence of immigration and customs enforcement officers in the state. Reportedly, the pastor of the church is an ICE official. Reacting to the protest and Don's coverage, Nicki said on Twitter, "Don, ox-sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail." She added, "He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up." Child, do you know there's a petition of 80,000 signatures to deport your ass? That's just like Jill Scott when she said about Krishan Blueface and Carissa came out and said what she said. Child, if the fate of the world was on the line, laser beam on the globe, in the words of Matt Kellerman, okay? If we had to save one of y'all, had to get rid of one of y'all to save the world, we would beam up you, Nicki Minaj, and save Don Lemon. Just like we would beam up Carissa and save Jill Scott. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. It is the weighing in on matters that are above her capacity for me. Okay. Y'all, that is our whole show. Oh my Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Listen, I just had to. Now here's a story that's gonna make you smile, okay? Because y'all know we always bring y'all the positive news story at the end of every show. Yes, indeed. Give me a moment as I check some other things here. If anything. If anything. Sure. Okay, so check this out right here. This is very amazing. Check this out. So, gymnastics legend, put some respect on her name. Gymnastics legend Jordan Childs records her first perfect 10 on the ball. Here we go. And wait for it, boom, baby. Oh man, now that doesn't make you smile right there. That is amazing. Jordan Childs hit a major milestone in her collegiate career, earning the first perfect 10 of her UCLA tenure on vault during the Bruins win over Nebraska at Pauley Pavilion. The gymnastics star delivered a powerful clean vault and stuck the landing, prompted immediate reaction from the crowd and her teammates as judges award the flawless score. The moment marked Childs' first 10.0 vault in NCAA competition. Childs, a senior transfer and Olympic medalist. She should be a medalist because her medal should still be given to her. We should work that out this year. And shout out to Flavor Flav for making it do what it do at the MTV EMA Awards, for making that clock for her. Shout out to him. And by the way, he supports water polo, and also too was named sexiest man alive for his, for his intelligence and his kindness and everything in between. Shout out to Flavor Flav too, man. Absolutely. Childs, a senior transfer and Olympic medalist, has been a steady presence for UCLA this season, bringing elite level experience to the Bruins lineup. Her perfect score helped set the tone for the meet and contributed to UCLA's overall victory. The achievement adds to Childs' growing impact in college gymnastics as she continues to adapt her elite skill set to the NCAA format, where execution and consistency are heavily emphasized. With postseason competition approaching, Childs' perfect 10 further solidifies her status as one of UCLA's top performers and one of the sport's most recognizable stars. And honestly, too, I really do believe that she is going to have a post-career beyond anything that we could ever think, dream, or fathom. So congratulations to Jordan Childs. Well done, good sister. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What a great show today, right? I know we were kind of close with time to get the show started, but y'all know I'm always going to give y'all a good show. With that being said, I'm going to turn my camera now because we do the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Okay, camera should be off by now. Come on. Really? Is this what we're doing? There we go. Okay. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful show. We'll hang out here for a little bit. And of course, y'all, what we're going to do tonight is have some fun with Potomac at 6 o'clock. I have a meeting today that I forgot about last week. Didn't mean to. It was a huge I had like a headache this past week. I don't know what it was. I was fine 1 minute and then it was a headache the next minute, but I think I am level-headed today for this meeting. So we will definitely be talking about Potomac tonight. Okay, so it should be a very, very, very good time. Yes, indeed. So, yep, we'll chill out here for just a little bit. And if you guys got any questions about any of the destinations that you guys have seen today, let me know. I will gladly answer them to the best of my ability. Yes, indeed. Good stuff, and good stuff in the neighborhood. Yes, indeed. So, oh man, 2026 has got off to an interesting start, hasn't it? And we don't know what's to come, but I promise you this: we will be here to cover it all for you. Yes, indeed, we will. Oh no. So yes, indeed. Yep, we are just chillaxing here. Yes, indeed, just chillaxing. Whew. Good Lord Jesus. Good stuff. So yeah, we'll chill out here for a little bit. Probably hang out here until 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then head on out. So yeah, I have to tell you, after doing such a big show, I do rest for like maybe 5 minutes, and just be with you as you're with me, and just being in good company with each other. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, with Kianna Underwood, rather, rest in peace to her. Such a horrible tragedy that should not have happened to her with Barbie, for making that autism doll and to make it a woman of color, because girls are, underrepresented with autism. Shout out to y'all for being more woke, more alert, and having a caring heart for others. Than a person and her supporters that are close to the grave to die, that at the cradle start like to becoming somebody of importance. There's some toxicity and her supporters. Okay, yes, indeed. There, Tianna Williams. I hope you get everything back in tenfold, beautiful. And that bank needs to be handled disrespectfully. The person who sold you that line of credit should be fired and not have a career, and that investigators should not have a career. Now, I'm leaving the kids out of it because kids didn't do nothing to them. I'm talking about the adults. Okay, the adults. Luca Mariano Distillery. Beyonce, I need you to buy that distillery and be able to make that Sir Davis Whiskey Distillery in Kentucky. Okay, please and thank you. Send me over at least 3 bottles. Not gonna drink all of them, y'all. Good Lord Jesus, I just don't want to have to go back outside to get any bottles, because like I said, it's cold outside right now, 0 degrees. Then Oceania Cruise Lines making their cruise lines adult only after Virgin Voyages were the pioneers of it. Very interesting. We'll see how this goes. They say from research that this is going to work out just fine. That's the one thing we did not get the chance to do. I wanted to see how much an Oceania cruise costs, because I bet you it's of course it's not going to be like $1 job, but let's see. Because Oceania Cruises, as we saw from the cruise ships rather, it is a luxury cruise line, everybody. So it's not going to be cheap. So let me see here. Okay. Okay, this isn't too terrible. I'll show you guys here. Right here. So Miami to Miami, $3,360. $5,240. Okay, so Miami to Panama City, $1,090. So okay, it's a range. It's a range. To it, like I said, we'll see how this goes. I think that adult cruising is definitely peaking up more and more in an upward trend for sure. Carnival is doing adult only casino cruises. I think they will eventually do grown up all cruise lines eventually, for damn sure. And then, Survivor, right? For those of you who don't know, Survivor's getting ready for their 50th season. And on January 30th, the hunt will be on for Immunity Idols. That should be fun. And Nicki Minaj, please go do something important besides being stupid. Please and thank you. And then, of course, Jordan Childs making it do what it did with her first 10 in NCAA competition. Congratulations to her. All right, guys. That is it from me. Thank you all so much for being here. One love, much love, all love, fulfill love, and send it right back to you here a little bit later on tonight. And I believe it's going to be 6 o'clock for Real Housewives of One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant.